Good day. And it's time for a few updates. AVP Month 2 was a resounding success. I think it actually got more views in a shorter period of time than AVP Month 1 did, which is good but annoying at the same time. I'd like for more people to see AVP the arcade game, but whatever. That's all inconsequential. Now, there's not going to be a review this week. Instead, there's going to be one Let's Play, and that's going to be over the Punisher. And it's going to be a bit different from some of my earlier ones because it's not going to include Timpedia or Mizio. Instead, it's going to be somebody new. So look forward to that. Now, I have next week's video already rendered and ready to go, but it will be the first video of a new theme month. But I'm not going to say what theme month it is. Also, I want to announce a project I'm going to start potentially later this week. And that's where I'm going to take down all of my videos that have like a copyright claim against them. I'm going to re-edit them and then I'm going to re-upload them. Hopefully by doing that, I'll get my over 15 minutes back. I recently checked my account status on YouTube and it said that it was in good standing, so I'm hoping that I can get my over 15 minutes if I take down all the copyrighted ones. The ones that actually have copyright claims against them, I want to just not remake them, but remaster them, I guess would be the appropriate term. Just because there are a lot of my earlier videos, and that was when I was still using a pretty bad compression method. So I'd like to do that. One in particular is Turok 2. That one was crushed down. The master file is 1080p. I crushed it down to 480p, and it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look really pixelated, but my footage is just really crushed. And if I remaster it, it will actually be in 1080p and look a lot better. There's actually one clip in Turok 2 I'm really thinking about trying to change, and that's when I talk about the Fireborn. I was actually rewatching Turok 2 the other day, and I realized that all I did was play the footage backwards. I'm thinking I might just try to get some footage of the Fireborn and replace it, and I don't know, I might not do that, I might leave it the way it is. But the fact is, a lot of the earlier ones with copyrights are going to come down and be re-released without copyright material. And if I do get over 15 minutes, then it will actually just be one file instead of two parts. There's also going to be some videos put on YouTube that can only be found on Blip. Most notably, the Doom book review. I'm just going to change. The one thing I'm going to change in that is instead of showing scenes from Resident Evil or Doom, I'm just going to show the movie posters. It'll be fine. I mean, you don't really see that many important scenes in that anyway. There's also another game review that isn't on. There's two game reviews. No, three. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah, three that I know of that are not on YouTube. That's Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder, I think. That was actually the first video I did where I tried to have a character. I don't know how well the video turned out, though, but I'm going to put it back on YouTube once I edit out all the copyrighted stuff. Then there's F-Zero. I reviewed that. F-Zero for the SNES. That also had, I think, a copyrighted music track that it didn't like. I'm really glad I bought this package of royalty-free music. It's called Pro Scores. It's definitely worth it. It has some really good tracks, and it's royalty-free, so no more music copyrights. And finally, there was one review. No, it's 4 reviews now that I think of it. 4 reviews. I don't know about one of them, but there's Pokemon Red that I reviewed. That one got taken down because I showed clips from the Pokemon anime. That's just going to be replaced with a movie poster. And the last one was actually the first collab review I ever did, and that was over not Pokemon. It was over Star Wars, Super Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. That got taken down, I'm thinking, because of the Star Wars score that I used, I think. I'm going to try putting it back on YouTube after I've edited out any copyrighted music whatsoever. But what I'm afraid of, what I'm really afraid could have happened, is since it's a Star Wars game, it had 16-bit versions of the original score, so I'm wondering if YouTube was picking up on that. Not really sure, though. And let's see, there's probably some other stuff on Blip that I'm not thinking of, but yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm also thinking about taking down just videos that don't actually have copyrighted stuff, but are cut into 2 parts and uploading it as just one. And with that, uploading as just one, it would actually be in a better compression. There's let's see, there's AVP2, that review. Upload that in its original form, which was 1080p. Once again, I crushed it down to 720p, and the compression was terrible. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to try to get started on that this weekend, maybe. I'll just have to see if I have the time. Let's see, any other updates? Oh yeah, Mizio has actually started a Let's Play of Resident Evil 4 for the PC. I'll include a link. It's actually pretty good. I'd say it's almost more entertaining than mine. There's actually one interesting scene in it. I really don't want to spoil it, but this should make you go watch it. She actually tries to shoot and actually hits some of the Ravens. I never even tried that because I didn't think you could actually do that. Now, I do like Resident Evil 4. I have it for the GameCube, but she's playing it on the PC, which is probably the best way to do it. I can't imagine how hard it is to do a Let's Play with recorded footage off a console. I mean, Fraps is so useful. Let's see, anything new from Timpedia? Oh yes, he's actually going to start, Timpedia that is, he's actually going to start his own theme month next month. And I don't want to spoil it, but it's shaping up to be pretty good, I think. Let's see, so we got my theme month out of the way, the new project, so that's pretty much it. So this is Generalots signing off.